Hi, good afternoon to everybody. This is Middleton Foxtells Academy's live stream. We're doing our best to fit everything in, all your questions. We'll try and answer all of them today. We've got a couple of people today coming up with doing different things. So we've got Katie. She's been one of the dancers here at Middleton Foxtells Academy. She also dances with Kelly Hansen. And she is going to tell us about her new project that she's going to be doing here at the theatre. As soon as we're legally allowed to do so, of course, social distancing in place. We've got Stevie Helps telling us about his play coming up here at the Bojangles Theatre, so it's all exciting. And we've also got John, our resident DJ, or should I say piano player. John's one of our techs. He's also a fantastic piano player and guitar player. He's going to be teaching today, so hopefully we'll have a pupil on just to do a few chords with him to show you what we will be doing and what's up and coming when we're social distancing as done one, to be polite, so that we can all start doing our creative stuff again. So first of all, have we got Katie?
We have.
Okay, yeah. Hello, Katie.
Damien says hi as well.
Hi, Damien. Hi. I'm just saying hi to Damien. So hi, Katie.
Hi.
So tell us a bit about what you'll be doing here later on.
Hopefully, after all this is over, we'll be putting on the Rocky Horror Show. So yeah, the auditions are gonna take place soon, hopefully, via email, if I can work my computer. So.
And what characters are you looking for? And well, I mean, I think most people know the characters of Rocky Horror. I mean, I certainly do. So tell people who you're looking for, what characters you're looking for, and how they have to audition. Do they have to send you an email? How do they audition?
So I've made a list of all the characters and everything. So just email me. There'll be a post going out soon with my email on. It's katiemartha@outlook.com. Email me the character you want to audition for, and then I'll reply with a character profile audition pack type thing. And it has a little description of the character, and it has a section of the song that you need to learn, and then a dance you'll need to learn as well. So if you just video you doing it and then send it through to me, that'll be your audition.
Oh, that's good. So it'll be easy to do it virtual because I think most people that are interested in doing any stuff. But I think most people have got self-tapes, or nowadays it's so easy to just video yourself on your own phone. Doesn't have to be anything clever. Just a case of showing us that you're willing to do the part and the commitment to the part. Then going forward to like the dates of rehearsals, and so you have to commit to rehearsals and things like that. Because obviously that's really important, because when people don't turn up for rehearsals, they think, oh, well, I'll pick up. But the problem is the people around you are waiting to work with you, not virtually you. So, so just that commitment, I think that people need to understand about being in such a big play, because it is a big play. And we must stress, just so you know, we're only doing an adaptation. And we're mixing a lot of the music ourselves. So please stop writing to me about all the stuff that you might get. No, we're doing an adaptation, and we do have permission. Yes. We do have a license. Yes. Tick. So yes, everything's okay. So anything else they need to know, Katie?
Because of the themes of it, it's got to be 14 plus, unfortunately. So everybody who auditions must be over the age of 14.
That's very good.
Yeah.
We've got some questions. I don't know if it's for Kate or me, because I can't read it because it's that far away. Just saying, it's far away.
Yeah, that's why. So we've got George. Yes. I think you know George.
George. George says hi, Katie.
Hi, George.
Damien says hi as well.
Damien says hi, Katie. Hi, Damien.
I've got Stevie ready to come on. I can see and hear him, just to answer that question.
Right.
I've got Cairo, he's ready to come on as well.
Okay.
John needs to do something with his iPad because that's not working.
Okay.
But everybody else is on.
So we do need John on. So maybe John could have to come in here onto here.
You'll sort it out in a minute.
Okay. So tell Cairo that.
Cairo should be able to see you.
Okay. So Cairo, if you just hold on, I have got your hat on. I just thought I'd put it on today. I've nicked Cairo's hat. Hi, Cairo. Hi. So you ready with piano? Just waiting for John and his technical issues, so we can get started with your piano lesson. Okay, so just you listen to John. Do you like your hat? I found it. Do you want me to bring it back for you?
Yeah, you can.
Wait a minute, I think John's here. What, is John okay now?
Karen has just got out. Chloe says hi, Katie. There you go.
Hi.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Chloe.
What's he saying?
The Wi-Fi is just being a bit dodgy to go.
Well, could he not just come a bit nearer and come in the
You
ginnel?
might be able to. Might have to wave this around a bit.
Yeah. So we're waiting for who? Stevie?
Stevie's there.
All right, okay. Can we just put him on with Katie as well? Yes, please.
There we go. We can have all three of you guys on at the same time.
Hi, Stevie.
Hi, are you okay?
I'm fine, thank you. This is Katie. She's
Hi, Katie. I've also
so,
got.
You want any parts in Rocky Horror? You know. Oh, you've got your little dog with you. Hello, little doggy.
Yeah. It's called William.
William.
William
Hi,
Shakespeare.
William.
William Shakespeare.
So, Stevie, tell us about what you're going to do, Stevie. Tell us what you're going to be doing in the theatre later on. Hopefully, fingers crossed this year. Now they've moved the zoo till Monday from next year. So there's great hope here. Great hope.
Oh, brilliant. So got a play called The New Betting Shop. So it's a play that I had put on probably like a couple of years back now, I think, and it's rewritten. It's like kind of edited and just all the bits that worked, that will hopefully work better, you know, and all the bits that kind of, I think after a while, sometimes you look back at something and go, at the time you enjoy yourself, you enjoy it, you know, the actors are enjoying it, and you feel like, oh yeah, this is going so well, but you sometimes leave something and go, just something's still quite not right. Whereas Sarah, which we obviously put on probably a few months back now, wasn't it? Sarah, I've left, you know, for quite a while now, and I'm still feeling very positive about it. But I think with the betting shop, not to do with anything, like the actors were brilliant and stuff, but just to do with kind of, I suppose, I just felt like there was more there that just needed a bit of editing, you know, just to get it perfect. So I'm really excited. It's kind of like a serious message inside a panto. A bit like life, and although it's called The Betting Shop or The New Betting Shop, it's kind of it's not so cliche that it's completely about gambling and everything. It's sort of about the lives that happen within the betting shop, but there is still a message. I think the most important message to me, because I think what I've learned writing plays over the last probably 5 years now, I think the biggest thing I've learned is to, you know, to have maybe one or two just very important serious messages rather than have like 20, you know. And this one's about how a normal person, how just an ordinary kind of guy becomes homeless. You know, he does have a good family, he does have all these things. So to me, there's like a really important message there, that anyone can become homeless, because I think we sometimes forget these things. And I think there are certain people in society that look at homeless people and think like, oh, you know, and just turn a nose up about it. So I think it could happen to anyone, you know, if anyone's given sometimes the wrong kind of direction, or the wrong, you know, the wrong word really, but kind of like a difficult time, and they can't kind of get it back on their feet. And
yeah, I agree, Stevie, because I think people should say, there for the grace of God go I. So because you just never know, do you?
No.
I spoke to a couple of homeless guys quite a few times in Manchester, and you know, some of the stories are quite sad. You know, I spoke to a middle-aged guy, and he was a solicitor, and to have a big home and be a solicitor and be on the streets, you have to ask yourself why. But again, maybe you could catch up with him because his was gambling.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
gambling destroyed his life, and
yeah,
you know,
and that's what happens to the guy in the play, who's called Harry. And you know, I mean, he's got a lovely mum, but something just goes wrong one time. His family split up, and everything just starts going downhill for him. And you know, his nan gets sent to prison. You know, all these kind of things that just were so unexpected. And he loves his nan. They had this really nice relationship, really strong relationship. And their favourite musical was Oliver. Always watching it, always laughing at it. And then all of a sudden something happens and she gets arrested, the dad leaves, and all of a sudden he just cannot cope. And the mother, you know, who is a good mother, kind of has other pressures going on too. So we sort of see how a family can also kind of, it can go a bit wrong as well, you know, and she loses her way for a while and doesn't know how to deal with this situation with her son. And also I think what's interesting, I suppose, or I hope, what's interesting is that she loves him, but she's also worried about what other people think and other people are saying, and she loses her way for a little bit, you know, due to her own private issues that happen that Harry and everyone else around the family don't know about. So you know, I've just tried to deal with something that kind of in an entertaining way. Hopefully, there's lots of panto in it too. It's not all doom and gloom. Hopefully, you know. So
yeah.
I like
so,
your hat, by the way.
Well, I'm actually looking forward to it because I like gritty plays. I like plays that have a meaning to them, because I just think sometimes people get complacent and they do think that just because this person takes drugs, just because this person is an alcoholic, just because this person is blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
At one time, they was a young little boy or girl having a great family life. And, you know, sometimes it's not so great. You know, sometimes kids go in homes and that's how that starts. But there's loads of different stories, isn't there? You know, you just don't know. Some people are brought up in a really well-to-do family, but that doesn't mean to say that they've got a better life or look forward to a better life. It just depends on how they view life and how things happen. Like you said, who they meet along the way, if they fall for the wrong person, you just never know, do you? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Stevie. And let's hope, you know, between obviously two plays now, hopefully. I mean, when I heard this morning they've done a U-turn on the zoos, and there's going to be quite a lot of people visiting the zoo, and it opens on Monday, and I thought, oh wow, you know, if they can open zoos, I'm sure they can open theatres.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So hopefully. Have we got anybody on the line with questions?
We've got a couple.
Okay.
Damien wants to audition.
Damien wants to audition for which one?
Oh.
Katie?
Oh. That's a very good question. Which one?
He just wants to audition.
Already got your people, haven't you? I think he's already got his people. I think
it was for Katie because it was before Stevie came on. I remember seeing it.
Okay. Tell him that we'll send it. Katie will send us an email and we'll send it. Okay, Damien, if you're listening, obviously you are. Katie will send an email over to us. We'll pass it on to you, or Katie can send you an email direct.
And Katie, if you ever allow, you know, actors into a dog, you know, Bojangles ever needs a little dog. He's quite well behaved.
It makes you want to be Legally Blonde.
But seriously, if you ever need a little dog, you know, not all theatres accept them, but you know.
They always say don't work with dogs and children.
He's so docile. He'll just be like this.
Yeah. But the thing is, if they are well behaved, and you need a dog to walk in the park.
Oh
yeah. It is good to have a live dog, a real dog.
As long as he doesn't like wheel one of the actors as they're acting with him or something. but he's quite toilet trained now.
Have we got John on yet?
We've not got John, and Cairo's disappeared.
Cairo's disappeared?
Yeah.
Do you want to text him and say come back on?
I will try.
But we need John on. John's trying to teach piano today.
Oh, hang on a minute. We've got John on. We've got his face now.
We've got John on now.
We've got John. We just need.
We'll text Luke again and say John's on. I can't see John.
We've got some more. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
Yeah.
Say hi, Lucy. Lucy is one of the young girls that dance here, Stevie, and she actually sent some videos, and she's actually been practicing at home. So I'm really proud of her. And some of them videos are going to go on to it. We've done promos now because we've got televisions. So if you've got a promo, Stevie, or anything, we'll put it on the television.
Wow.
So
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
They can watch the promo. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that sounds fantastic.
They can watch the promo.
Yeah.
And anything you want to do as a promo, we'll put it on our television. We've got 3 now one in the foyer, 2 near the bar. And it's just good to say this is what's happening, just like
Yeah.
Honestly, want to put a promo together, we'll get it to send it to us, we'll sort of edit it for you and put it to the TVs. Because I think it's good to have a promo. Our promo's looking fantastic on the television.
Yeah.
And when you at the moment we can only watch it, but as soon as people start coming in, it'll be great. But it's better to be organised and have them all ready to go. And you're ready to go. Katie's on the verge of ready to go. She's just auditioning. Yeah. We're definitely ready to go. So our studios have got new lights and new stuff, and
it's just like the lockdown. It's just not making kind of sense to me sometimes. Like some things are opening, but other things aren't, and it's a shame really, because I feel like the theatre, with obviously precaution, could really work, in safety, just, especially with the seats, just keeping people separated, and they just have to, it will be a different experience, but it will work.
Yeah, and our ticket system will let us do that now. We've got a new COVID-19 ticket system, and so we can just basically go to the ticket system, and it means just missing out two seats and different things. But it's not as many seats, but you can put seats around at the front rather than just use the theatre seats as well. So for me, though, if you're opening all the Arndales on Monday, and then you're opening the zoos on Monday, there's a lot of people going to be about. So
and next month they're opening the theme parks. So so if they open the theme parks, surely they can open the theatres.
Let's hope so, because all the hairdressers that I know when the beauticians are opening next on the 5th of July, I think it is. But it's just one of those difficult ones, is it?
Big one. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, make sure you do. Just text him now saying live stream.
I've got some more comments come through now.
Okay.
Quite a few actually. Chloe says, "How you doing, Katie?" There we go. Put that one on.
I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, here we go. Coming to Stevie here. We've got Stephen.
Oh, Stephen Carey Stopford. Hello. Stephen's a lovely, great actor. He performed in Sarah actually. So thanks for watching, Stephen. Coming through. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay.
George has got a question for Katie.
Yeah, he says, "Are people who aren't from pop stars going to have to pay fee to be in the show, the Rocky Horror Show?"
No.
I
don't think so.
No.
There you go.
Can I ask Katie a question?
Yeah.
Because I absolutely love the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Have you ever seen the follow-up, Shock Treatment, which is the sequel?
I've got it on DVD downstairs.
Oh,
I'm going to watch it as soon as I can.
It's so ahead of its time. I mean, I would say the music isn't quite as catchy or quite, I don't think, as Rocky Horror Show, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. But Shock Treatment is so ahead of its time. It's like Big Brother, and it's crazy. Yeah, do watch it.
I'll watch it later.
Hey, sorry.
Everyone else can still hear you.
Also, I'm just telling you have to do the text. I'm telling him to do the texts because people are texting the phone rather than here. So he just needs to text the people on the phone because they're not getting on here. So
right. I'm getting them on now.
They're sending texts on the phone. So if Carol's listening, I don't know if Carol's listening, is he?
Not yet, not as far as I can see. I have sent him a couple of messages.
Yeah. Well, we're just waiting for Carol because he's going to have some. John, show us a few twinkles on your piano. Are you ready, John? This is your debut. Oh, is it frozen?
I got on Bluetooth. Oh, there we go. We're on.
We're on.
Can you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, we
we
can
can
hear
hear you. We can hear you.
Look what we found in the cupboard.
We played a tune for Foxfire, so
And we're going to start a theme tune going, aren't we?
yeah. Show Matt, let them listen to our theme tune. I can hear loads of voices.
Very 80s. I've only got one hand, so. Oh. Anybody's got a piano that want to learn the secret of 4 chords? Oh, are you?
Yeah, let's go.
Hiya. Hiya. Getting a bit closer and I can see his hands.
Okay.
This is the hand. See the hand.
And Paul, if you put this on Twitter.
This is the secret of all the songs in all the world. Can you see the hand? You only need that. Where's your thumb, Caro? Get your thumb. Get your thumb out. See it? There you go. See them 3 together there? Can you see them 3? Find them 3 with your right hand. Any 3. That's it. Can you go a bit closer? I can see that. That's it. Oh, you got good. Oh, that's better. See that? Put your thumb on that one there. That's it. Get your hand a bit further out. Like, see your hand sliding in and out like that. Oh, does yours light up as well? Mine lights up. Oh, yours does. Excellent. Right.
It's like, I think there's a bit of a slow reaction.
It keeps dropping out, Jacob. Oh, there you are. We're back in again now. So we've got that one there. Give it a go. That's lovely. Get nice and comfy. Because your hand can go in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. That's it. And the second one's there. That's it. First one, second one. Now the third one is that one there. Between those 2 black ones. Give it a stretch up there. Set 1, 2, and the third one, that little finger there, this one. That's it. That's it. Keep it where it is. Keep your thumb on. Start again. Keep your thumb on that one. Spread your hand out a bit more like that. That's it. So keep your thumb. That's it. Keep your thumb on that first one. That's it. Your second finger goes on that one there. See it? Up 2. That's it. You nailed it. That's it. Up 1 more. That's it. Bit more. Bit more. First finger. That way a bit. Copy. Can you see it? All right. That's it. You got it. Second finger's there. You got it. See your first finger. That's it. Drop it on that one there. See it? Just that way a bit. To the left slightly. That's it. And then the third finger doesn't do anything right now. But the fourth finger goes between those 2 there. See those two there? So you've got like a nice, that's it, a nice spread. Press them all down together. That's it. So we're starting from the thumb. From your thumb. That's it. You got it? Where have you gone? Where have you gone?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you can hear me now? That's it. Nice and comfy, that should be. So your thumb is on that first one. Yeah? Bring your hand back a bit. And twist it slightly. See where my hand is? Hang on, the door's just attacked me. Hang on. Ah! Ah. You there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. So twist your hand round slightly because you've got little hands, haven't you? So that's where we should be. This is the first chord. There's only 4 of these and you can play everything in the world. I mean, you can play every song in all the world doing this. So there's my thumb. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see my thumb?
Yeah.
And then we're going to miss that one, that one, that one, and put that there. That second finger, get it in the middle of that one. That's it. So get your first finger and take it that way slightly. That's it. It's not moving. That one there.
Oh, this one.
Make it on that one.
Oh, this one.
That's it. That's it. Spot on. Yeah? And just relax your hand. Just relax it. And then twist it around slightly and put that third finger, that one there, in between those 2 black ones. You've got it. That's it there. No, that's it. So they're not your little finger. The one next to it goes in between those 2 black ones there. You've nearly got it. That's it. And then you, not that one, but the third finger, the next one along, next finger along, just drop it into those, in between those 2 black ones. You see it? Just relax your little finger. Relax your little finger. That's it. Drop that third finger in between those 2 there. You see it? It's that one. No, not that one. The next one to it. Next finger along. Yeah, that's it. Drop it in there. You're nearly there. Drop it in between those 2 black ones. See what I'm doing? So start from the thumb. See where my thumb is? You got that? Next finger. You got that one? Play it. Press it down. That's it. Let that next one relax. Put that next one between the little finger. That's it. You've got it in the groove now. And lift your hands slightly up.
I think it's pausing.
No worries.
Sometimes.
That's it. Can you see the shape? Are you there? Can you see the shape of my hand? I know it's a big hairy hand, but that's it. You've got it. And let the little finger relax a bit more. Bring it in. Don't let it, it's splayed out like that at the moment. Just relax. That's it. Just relax. Just, and then do the 1 and the 2 and the 3. Try that. That's it. You got it. Oh, you're halfway there now. Relax your hand a bit. Yay! Just shake your hand like that. Just shake it. Take your hand off and shake it. And wave at Jacob. Hiya, Jacob.
Hiya, John.
Hi. Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, where have I gone?
Hello.
Hello?
I say bye to you now, okay? Thank you for coming on. You can stay on if you want, but John's gonna keep playing a little bit of a tinkle. But well done, Cairo. You can stay on if you want.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we're going to flip back to Katie and Stevie.
Yes.
I can see Stevie's coming back now. There we go. There we go. You can obviously hear him. He's moving about. There we go. Katie's back on. And we're Stevie on as well.
Oh, we're all back. Oh, wasn't that cute? I thought that was so cute. I love it when the kids finally get it and they actually finally do it. So well, it's our virtual, when you're there, you can put the fingers on and say, da-da, and you can show them the keys, and you can write the keys on, and it's completely different virtual. It's so difficult because the person's not next to you. It's just not the same, but well done. So yes, Steve, we're going to come to you in a minute. Is there any, have you got your full set of actors? Are you going to tell us about, have you got any dates sort of within social distancing? Have you got any dates in mind? And do you need any actors? Have you got a full cast?
Yeah, no. Not. I've got I've got 3/4 of the cast. Obviously because of lockdown, you know, because obviously we were going to put this show on, I think is it July? I think it was, or you know, originally May maybe. So yeah, so because of all this lockdown and things changing, obviously having to move the date and everything else, yeah, a few people who committed obviously now sadly can't commit. Some are hoping still to. So there's definitely a few roles still going. So absolutely. And if anyone's interested, obviously, you know, if you're happy and to go through to you or to write to us at casting@newlifetheatre.co.uk. I'll spell that, shall I?
Yeah, well, what we're going to do is all that stuff and information. If Jacob's got that information now, if he wrote it down, have you wrote it down? Or of course they have. So he's writing all this information down. So when we put this on YouTube, when it goes to YouTube, what he'll do is he'll put all the links underneath. So
Fantastic.
Again, you send the links anyway to popstars@bcinternet.com. If you send any links that are email addresses that you want, if you send that to me, then Jacob will put it on the link to YouTube so that everyone can see on YouTube. If you want to contact Stevie, this email address. If you want to contact Katie, it's this email address. So we can get it all up and running so that, you know, the thing is, the one thing about this time is there should be lots of people that are fighting at the bit to get into plays.
I mean, the way I look at it as well is, you know, if people do want to apply to audition, not to be kind of feel like, well, I've only got a couple of credits, I'm quite new, to give it a shot, because you know, obviously we've got a company called New Life Theatre, but also got a company called No Egos Theatre, and the reason why I started No Egos Theatre was because I always felt like, you know, if you think about like Maggie Smith working on Harry Potter. Someone so established as Maggie Smith has to work with all these kind of new kids who haven't had all this training, and she can't be snooty and look down and go, wait a minute, you know, I'm not going to work with them, because you can't do that. So I always feel like everyone needs a chance. So I like to mix kind of professional with newbies, with all these different types of actors. So there's always opportunities. So I think that's really important. I really feel like sometimes we need to remember just to be like human, and remember that everyone's got to start somewhere. And I think it's really important. And I think sometimes, you know, obviously I believe in training. Me and Paul, we got a acting school called Manchester Sub Drama, but so I really believe in acting training. But however, you know, sometimes when you get the beginners who are new, sometimes they're acting on instinct, and if you give them the right role, sometimes they can do stuff that even a trained actor can't do, because it's so raw and so real. It's really complicated, but yeah, there's always an opportunity for actors, as long as you're passionate, you care about it, and you're willing to, you know, work hard and give it your all, and that's what means a lot to me. It's the passion, really.
Yeah, and same for me, because the thing is, for us, we're a charity anyway, so our ethos is all about that, making sure that everybody has the same opportunities. And if you give people an opportunity, again, it's got that same thing that there's lots of younger and older people that have never. I've met many of older person now have said when they were younger they never had anything like this, and if they ever been given stuff like this when they were young, their path may have been different in their life, in their adulthood, and
absolutely.
You know, and there is that the young people today have got so many opportunities, and sometimes I don't think they know how to use the opportunities to the best of their abilities because they are young. Whereas other people see the potential, and then young people sort of don't see the potential, so it's sort of too late sometimes. So it's nice to mix, and I like young people mixing with older, because older get to understand how a young person's brain still is, and younger people get to understand how an older person's brain is, and sometimes they learn off each other so much more than they even anticipated.
I mean, you know, I know I keep talking about Oliver today, but if you think about Fagin, he had to act with Oliver, you know, and you just have to drop all this kind of, oh, you know, I've been here and I've done that. I think you just got to treat everyone on a level as a human being, and I do think sometimes, I mean, the most difficult actors I find to work with are the ones that do have, sadly, an ego, and I think sometimes it comes from the drama schools as well that they go to. But I think the majority of actors are wonderful, you know. But I do think there is something sometimes where there is, people forget that, like when I said about Maggie Smith working with new actors, or Judi Dench, you know, they have to work with new actors, and I think people forget that there's always someone that's done less than you, and there's always someone that's done more than you. But there's no one that's got kind of your experience that you can bring to something. And you talking about growing up, like, I think acting is what saved me, because I started off acting before I started writing and directing, and I suffered really bad with ADHD and other mental health problems. And it was only when I went to the Miskin Theatre that although I struggled at times, I really I could focus so well on this acting that kept me sane, and I come out with like the top grades, and I've never had good grades. I've never got good grades before that, and it was just something I kind of felt, yeah, this is therapy. This is better than any medication, any kind of anything really. It's better than anything, and I think
school doesn't automatically, just because you go to school and people want you to have an academic education. Sometimes an academic education doesn't come through maths and English. It actually can come through drama, because, as you well know, both of you, you have to read the script. You have to be able to add up your sums, because if you're selling 100 tickets at £5, you need to know how much you're getting. So if you're writing a song, or you're reading all that is education. Academic education as well, but just through a different avenue called performing arts. So performing arts has got a massive big accomplice to people that maybe, like we said, not be able to grip the normal academic way.
Yeah, absolutely. I love your hat, Anne. I really love your hat. I must say, I don't mean to change the subject, but I really love your hat. I really do.
Rose, you know the little lad who's just been off for the piano?
Yeah.
It's his hat, and he left it. He said, "Don't lose my hat, because it cost me £20." I said, "I won't lose your hat." And
I'll wear it.
Doing all sorts. They were in summer camp, and he obviously couldn't go to summer camp, but he had it on when he wasn't in the acting. He was doing something with Carl Cameri, you know Carl?
Yeah.
He was doing some acting classes, and he was in it, and he was a robber. Can't wear this hat being a robber, so he left it in here, and it's been left here, and he keeps saying, "Bring my hat back. Bring my hat back." So I said, "I wear it this morning," saying, "I have got your hat. I've just got to wear it." So he's looking at me as if to say, "Give me my hat back." Katie, I'm just going to jump to you a minute. Is there anything else the people need that you is there anything you haven't mentioned that you think you might need to mention now before we? How long have we got now?
About 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. Just, is there anything else? Because I know you've said 14 plus, but again, Stevie might know somebody that's interested in coming into the Rocky Horror Show, and vice versa. Sometimes when actors, they can do 2 plays, you know, that's what it's all about. The more plays they do, the more experience you get. And I think the one experience everybody should take from everything is, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't speak. That's what my mum said all the time. Just be nice to everybody. There's loads of stuff to share. You don't have to be.
This is why I like dogs. They always have nice. They always have nice things to say because they never speak.
They just look at you, sort of, yeah. But I just think that when you're working with anybody, if you try to be nice to everybody, then you can go home feeling okay, because it's just like everybody doesn't get it at the same stage as well. Sometimes that's frustrating for me as everybody else, but it's just a case of what we do is if somebody can't get it and they really want to be in it, we'll just try and do one-to-ones. Like Katie's done one-to-ones with somebody that may have been able to get it, haven't you, Katie? And I always say, Katie, will you just make sure that them two get it, or these two get behind, or because it's just giving them that bit of extra time and that bit of extra one-to-one sometimes. So
I think that's it as well. I think sorry, I think it's like one thing I've learned over the years as well, especially you know, because when I first started, me and Paul started teaching at the Manchester Drama, you know, I kind of felt like, wait a minute, what worked for me, the training that worked for me, and then you slowly realise, drop all that, because you just treat people like humans, and you realise, treat them one-to-one, because if you have like a different tone or a different sense of humour, you know, with different people, you just got to work out the person and kind of, you know, just work out that they're human. Sorry?
That's where your acting comes in. You have to be a chameleon. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just realizing that everyone has different ways and different like kind of strategies and learning, and it's just so important to remember that not everyone's the same, and that's what you're saying, really, isn't it? Like, just treat everyone equal, treat everyone with respect, and just be nice. Just be nice.
Kind of be respectful, because the thing is, I've got an older guy called Ryan that comes here, and other groups wouldn't really have him because he's got special needs, as they call them. But to me, he can read the script from the minute he picks up the script. He knows everybody's part, and he plays a brilliant part. And he's learned it like yesterday, and that's his skill. He can learn it like yesterday. So he doesn't forget his part. He plays his part well. I don't understand why people wouldn't want somebody so talented as Ryan. I really don't. Just because he's got special needs, doesn't make him any less nicer. But he's a lovely, lovely guy. But you've just got to be able to understand how he works, and you know, make sure that he has to be spoken to in a different manner that me and you could speak. He couldn't speak. He couldn't speak as fast as you or I or Katie, but you know what? It's just adapting yourself to understanding about him. That's it.
It's time.
That light wasn't right yesterday because you had that light yesterday. So you know what I mean. You can't change stuff sometimes. It's quite on the ball.
Yeah.
And I have to say to him, but we didn't really like that one, so we thought we might try this. What do you think? Do you know what I mean? Rather than say, well, no, we're just trying to light it out. But I have to explain to him in a different way. So
absolutely.
So good. So good.
It's just taking that time, isn't it? But what's nice about like Bojangles, Anne, and yourself is that you do take that time. And when we came there, honestly, like, you know, I've been to a lot of theatres now, and it was just one of the best experience in terms of the technical team, in terms of yourself, in terms of the theatre, what you've done with it, the colours, the vibrancy, you know, just it was just such a happy place. And honestly, I'm so happy I found Bojangles. What's that?
Wait till you see the new colours. Woo!
Yeah, but
he's covered in paint.
Yeah, but I mean, but I do mean that like with sincerity, you know, I really do, because it's just it just feels like a safe place to be creative, and I could tell from the actors, from the experience, it wasn't stressful. You know, you know, when you put it on a show, it can be stressful, but it was fun, which it was meant to be. It was creative, it was fun, and you guys just made us feel so welcome, honestly. So thank you for that.
And thank you for choosing us, because the thing is, for us, I think I've always said to these, whatever good experience we can give other people, that's why we're here. We're not here for our self-own gratification. What we're here for is to make sure that everybody that comes through the door has the best experience, because, you know, that's what theatre should be about. It shouldn't be about the elite. It shouldn't be about all the people who feel that it's okay that we've got £50 a ticket. Not everybody's got £50 a ticket. So do you know what? We can all put on together as a collective loads of great things at the little theatre. And charging people the right rate, you're going to have full houses, and that's what you want, really. Everybody has to obviously pay for it somewhere along the line, but to a degree where, you know, when we apply for funds, we just try our best to make sure that we can adapt and try to give everybody what they need, and we're always open to suggestion as well. So when you come in next and see where we're up, you can always say, well, what about? So, you know.
There you go.
Oh, we found John finally. And how did the lesson go with Cairo, John?
And now it's frozen again.
Is it frozen again?
Right.
I think we need a different one, John. I think we need a different one. Oh, it's
I seen him moving about up there before, and I forgot he was in. I was like,
it's the
thought I left the door open.
I think we should.
Is he okay?
I think so.
It's okay. This is how live we are. We're doing maintenance.
Maybe every time he freezes, someone could sing like Into the Unknown or something. Like every time he goes Frozen, you could sing a song from Frozen. Not me though. Not me.
Babalola's working. Natalie's not joined us. I don't know why. Chloe didn't want to sing. Well, she's gone back to school. Chloe's back at school. And Brianna, I don't know where she is. I think she's just lazy.
She's still in bed.
Lazy, yeah. That Brianna, just pure lazy. Wait till I see her.
I've rang her 3 times this morning.
She's just in bed. But I think what it is when the young people is they're staying up late and then they're staying in bed because they're so bored, aren't they?
I have to get up because I've got to be here every day. But
yeah, but I just,
you make me get
do you
out
know
of bed, don't you?
something? I've just kept to my routine as in going to bed. I've had a couple of late nights, but I've still got up early because you're wasting your life lying in bed. God, this you do. This you do. Don't lie in bed. Oh, I don't lie in bed.
Yeah.
When I go to bed, I'm thinking, how many things I've got to do? Tick list. I need to go to sleep. So, yeah. But thank you both for joining me anyways.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Jacob will send you the link to this so you'll be able to watch it back. And just give him time to send your email over to my popstars@btinternet.com, or actually just send me a private Facebook message.
Stay on in a minute when we finish
Okay.
it off on YouTube. We can stay on. We'll sort it all out.
All right. He said just stay on a minute and he's going to get everything off you. So you can just then put it straight onto a live feed because it's not. I like the live feed to make sure. Have you got your book and your pencil?
I'm going for it now. 1 minute.
Okay. Behind the door. Have you got a pencil?
I've got a pen.
We pass me chance.
You got one?
Yeah.
Right, go on. Let me go. It's technically moulded any other side. Here,
There we go. Found a pen.
pencil.
Come on.
Right.
You still YouTube, by the way.
There's another one.
There's one more. Oh,
Katie, can we have your email address then, please?
Mine's katiemartha@outlook.com.
katiemartha@outlook.com. You got it? Have you got Martha right? Saying. And Stevie, can we have you done, Katie's?
Yeah.
Right, so Stevie, can we have yours?
Yep. 1 second. Sorry, my headphones have just popped out. So are we looking at the casting one, or is so you got let's go for casting at New Live Theatre. So NEWLIVETHEA THRE.co.uk. I do know how to spell theatre. I just forgot. I'll be fair you what.
Have you got both? Okay, so he's got both your emails. So what he's going to just do is, when this goes off now, it'll go to YouTube, and if you want it, he'll send you the link to this, and then underneath you'll see both your emails and just a small description about Rocky Horror for Katie, and what's your play called, Stevie? This one?
So the betting shop, but then it's called now the New Betting Shop, just to differentiate.
Now the New Betting Shop. Yeah, so if you just put that on the feed. Yeah?
I can remember that.
Yeah, now the New Betting Shop. so that he'll put all that up, you'll see it, and then hopefully you'll both get people that are interested in joining your groups, and so then we can all work together in bringing the rehearsals forward. As soon as we know, you'll know. I'm just hoping it's not too much longer. I just think a lot of these U-turns are doing with the government, so you never know. He might say, "Oh well, seeing as this is happening, we're just going to open theatres, but instead of having like 500 in, you can only have 250 in." Oh, so the thing is, we're so small. I think we've got a better chance because I think because we're only 90 seats and we're under that 100 mark, I think we've got a better chance to do so. Also, while I'm just before, how long have we got?
Anytime now.
All right, quickly, I'm just going to say, as you know, we've been working with Action Together to do deliveries to door to door. The funding's run out for that, but we've still got a few little bits left if people are desperate for essentials. And we're hoping to get some more funds. And if we do, obviously, we'll be on here next week. We'll be back the same time, Wednesday, 12 o'clock. And we'll keep you updated with any funds we might have that we can distribute any more food out with or any more essentials. If both of you know anybody local to you, please know, and we'll do our best to make sure people are not going hungry. Okay?
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
We've got to players now.
Oh, John's now playing the theme tune for Middle Stars Academy. Go on, John.
Where is it?
Is anybody
I can't hear you on this. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, John, yeah.
Can you hear me? I'm going to
Yeah.
play this
Come
down.
on, John, play us out.
Turn the dance on.
Put it down.
Is it going out live?
We've got this one before, so.
Anybody